Hi, are you a business owner and really you're trying to negotiate better terms on a contract? I'm Nick Seiler, and in today's episode we're going to be talking about how you can actually renegotiate those terms to suit you and to suit the person that's issued your contract. Now, let me start with this. It doesn't mean because you're the small fish, it means that, hey, you have to work on 45 days plus at end of month, for payment terms, or 30 days plus, or whatever it may be. To be honest, that's just the terms that person has stipulated, and that's it. And most people, because they're a small business, they go, you know what, that's how it is, and guess what? If you don't have your cash flow in order, you're suffering. Now, I've worked with literally hundreds of businesses, and I've helped them renegotiate those terms in order to suit each party. So number one is, first of all, what terms do you need to operate on? You need to be really clear about this. If it's 14 days, it's 14 days. If it's, hey, the next day after 30 days, well, that's just how it is. If it's 7 days, it's 7 days. Or maybe for yourself, you can just go, hey, you know what, it's 45 days, or it needs to be progress payments. Now, if initially you've started that way to get the contract, but it kind of didn't work out, don't worry, you still have the ability to do it. Well, let's think about this. Every type of contract is what? An agreement between two parties to make sure that everybody's happy. They need you to do the work, you do the work. It's pretty simple, right? Now, if you don't do the work, a lot of small businesses go, oh, you know what, they'll get somebody else. And that's how they are. But guess who keeps on winning? The big businesses keep on winning because they use your time and your energy and your money while they, grow their business, and then they pay you. And if there's one thing out, they extend that payment term, and sometimes you're 90 days before you get paid. Now, I've had businesses that have had literally $500, $600, $700, $1 million out, and a business that turns over $2 million to have $1 million out, that's not a good position to be in. So you need to get really clear about, what is it that you need to operate, and get clear about it. Calculate this, right? Now, we can talk about that, but that's probably in another video. Number two is, what are their terms? Why do they need those terms? Have you have you spoken to them? Have you said, hey, why is it this terms? Well, that's just our policy with everyone. And to be honest, I can't tell you how many times we've actually broken that, broken away from that level of thinking and just spoke to them, and they said, you know what, hey, we really love you. You're doing some amazing work for us. You know what, let me speak to the bosses and see what we can do. And usually if you're a project manager or a QC or any of that type of stuff, they'll figure it out for you, especially if you're on good terms and you've got a good relationship. And number three, why don't you start to think about how do you give them incentives, especially with a percentage of saving that says, hey, if you bring your payment forward from 30 days to 7 or 14, we're happy to give you this percentage as a discount back. Now let's think about this before you kind of go, oh, but that's our profit. I completely understand it. What I am trying to share with you is, how about if you need to order materials? How about if you've got subcontractors? Is there a possibility that you can negotiate a bit with them? And I'm not talking like 20, 30, 40%. You're only probably going to go, hey, I can help you out maybe 3% or 5%, but on a, $500,000 job, 5% is 25 grand. So when you really think about it, that's a pretty good savings for them to go payment 14 days versus payment 30 days. So it's a win for them. And now with you, you might be able to go, hey, can you help me out a little bit on this job? Or hey, can you sharpen your pencil where it comes to materials? And if you can get 2% from one person and another percent from somebody else and another percent from somebody else, guess what? You're actually nothing out of your pocket. You've bought the money back and everybody's happy. Now, I can't tell you how many times we've done this with businesses and it's been win-win. Guess what? If you don't ask, you're not going to know. So make sure now, to avoid all of this, make sure when you go into it, before you sign on the dotted line, you say, hey, can we negotiate these terms? Don't be scared to do this. They need you just as much as you need them. Sound good? Now, if you need some help with this, hey, just let us know. I'm Nick, and remember, only way is up. Hey, if you really like what you've seen in this video, pretty simple, just go over to UpCoach Business Growth Programs, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and if you want to connect with us on social media, because we've got some really cool stuff, lots of different channels that you can connect with us, simply go and subscribe right here.